Have you ever noticed a subtle, peculiar fragrance clinging to the air around some older individuals? It's a scent often unspoken, a silent observation that can unfortunately create distance. Imagine a loving grandchild hesitating to embrace their grandparent, a slight wrinkle of the nose betraying an unspoken perception. This is the reality for many seniors, a natural phenomenon that often goes unaddressed and misunderstood. In this video, we are going to reveal the surprising truth behind this distinct mature aroma, and, more importantly, the incredibly simple solution that 99% of people don't know. If you're watching this video, comment interesting below to show you're ready to learn this life-changing information. My name is Dr. Alistair Finch, and at the age of 81, with over 5 decades dedicated to geriatric care and having interacted with countless seniors, I've encountered this delicate subject time and time again. Today, I want to share a startling revelation with you, something that might never have been directly communicated to you before. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where the seat beside you on public transport remains vacant? Or perhaps you've noticed a grandchild subtly avoiding close contact, or a family member frequently opening windows to freshen the air? It's possible that what you're experiencing is the subtle but noticeable scent of mature age. Through my extensive work with thousands of older adults, I've come to a significant understanding. The vast majority, around 99% of individuals over the age of 60, are completely unaware of this specific scent emanating from their bodies. Yet, those around them can often perceive this unique odor. What's even more disheartening is that most families hesitate to bring up this sensitive topic, leaving seniors completely in the dark. Let me tell you about Arthur Jenkins. Arthur was a meticulous 70-year-old who prided himself on his hygiene, showering daily and maintaining an immaculate home. However, one afternoon, his daughter brought some friends over, and he unfortunately overheard one of them whisper, "Wow, that old man's smell is really intense." Arthur was utterly devastated. From that day forward, whenever his grandchildren came to visit, he would mostly stay confined to his room, feeling self-conscious and isolated. If you're still with me, a thought might be creeping into your mind. Could this be me too? That suspicion is likely valid, but please don't be discouraged. By the end of this video, I will share a remarkable solution. The truth is, scientific evidence indicates that as our bodies advance in years, they naturally develop a distinctive scent. This isn't something to feel ashamed of. It's a normal biological process. The body undergoes natural transformations with the passage of time, and consequently, its aroma also evolves. However, this is not a condition you have to simply accept and live with. Stay with me until the conclusion of this video, and you'll no longer have to worry about hushed whispers behind your back wondering, does this elderly gentleman or lady have a strong smell? Children will no longer shy away from embracing their grandparents because, as we know, children are often brutally honest. Just last year, Beatrice Peterson, a vibrant 68-year-old, confided in me, her eyes filled with sadness. "Dr. Finch, my grandson doesn't want to sit on my lap anymore. What can I do?" Today, I'm going to unveil a crucial secret I've discovered through 5 decades of dedicated research and treating patients, something that has likely never been revealed to you before. Amazingly, by simply dedicating approximately 3 minutes to thoroughly washing 2 specific areas of your body, you can eliminate up to 90% of that mature scent. This straightforward method has proven effective for over 1,000 of my patients, leading to a noticeable improvement in their family relationships and overall well-being. Don't miss out on this invaluable information. Before we proceed, please take a moment to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This simple action helps us reach other seniors who could greatly benefit from this knowledge. Also, turn on notifications so you won't miss any of our future valuable tips designed to enhance your quality of life. Now, let's delve into the details. Just recently, I had a consultation with 85-year-old Felix Campbell. He lamented, "Dr. Finch, I use expensive aftershave, but my son still avoids being in the same room as me. He constantly throws the window wide open." You can imagine the emotional impact of such actions. I had to be direct with him. "Felix," I explained gently, "aftershave isn't the answer. It merely masks the underlying scent, often making it even more noticeable by adding another layer of fragrance. It's akin to spraying air freshener in a room that hasn't been cleaned. It doesn't address the root cause." Many seniors fall into this common trap. Detecting an unfamiliar odor, they instinctively reach for cologne, perfume, or deodorant. However, this approach is often counterproductive. It simply blends the natural scent of aging with artificial fragrances, potentially creating a more unpleasant and overpowering combination. Consequently, windows get opened more frequently, and seniors feel even more disheartened and misunderstood. To truly break this cycle, we need to understand the actual origin of this mature aroma. Do you know precisely where this scent of aging originates? While many might assume it's simply due to less frequent bathing or the natural process of aging itself, there's a clear scientific explanation. Comprehending this science is the key to effectively addressing the issue. Let's first examine the biological shifts that occur as we age. There are 3 significant changes our bodies undergo. Firstly, our perspiration patterns alter. During our younger years, we typically perspire around a quart of fluid daily. However, after the age of 60, this amount often drops to less than half. You might think, less sweat, so how can there be a smell? But the reality is quite the opposite. Sweat plays a crucial role as a natural cleanser, helping to eliminate toxins and waste products from our bodies. With less perspiration, these toxins tend to remain on our skin, providing nourishment for bacteria, which then multiply and produce that characteristic odor. Consider the experience of Nadine Peterson, a 74-year-old who once asked me, "I hardly ever sweat anymore, so why do I still notice a smell?" The answer, as we've discussed, is precisely because of that reduction in sweat production. Similarly, Ronald Davies, age 76, shared with me, "I used to sweat profusely and was always concerned about it. Now that it's decreased, I initially thought it was a good thing, but it seems it's actually the opposite." Exactly. The body utilizes sweat to expel waste products, and a decrease in sweat leads to increased buildup on the skin's surface. Comment "Sweat Science" if you found this explanation insightful. Secondly, the composition of our sebum changes. Here's a surprising fact. As we age, the oily substance produced by our skin, known as sebum, undergoes a transformation in its chemical makeup. The sebum of a younger person has a different chemical composition compared to that of an older individual. In later years, sebum develops a compound called Nonenal. This is the primary culprit behind the scent often associated with older individuals. After 3 decades of research, it has been discovered that the production of Nonenal begins to increase around the age of 50, typically peaking around 70. This oxidized fatty acid is almost non-existent in younger people and is responsible for that distinctive mature aroma. Comment "Sebum Secret" if you're learning something new. Thirdly, the environment within our mouths shifts. After the age of 60, saliva production often decreases by over 50%. Saliva plays a vital role in clearing bacteria from our mouths and maintaining a balanced acidity level. Less saliva leads to a drier mouth, which in turn creates an environment where bacteria can thrive, often resulting in bad breath. Consider the words of Lydia Harris, age 71, who told me, "My mouth feels so dry and I can even smell it when I talk. I feel self-conscious around my grandchildren and tend to keep my distance." This is a direct consequence of reduced saliva production. So, think about it. Despite daily showers, the use of cologne or perfume, and even regular mouthwash, the scent often persists. This is largely due to the 3 age-related changes I've just outlined. But more importantly, there is a solution. The answer is surprisingly simple. You're likely overlooking some key areas during your regular washing routine. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't already, I highly recommend you subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. Your support enables us to continue creating valuable content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. If you were to skip the rest of this video, you might continue trying ineffective solutions, wasting your valuable time and money. However, the method I'm about to share with you today yields rapid results. Within just 1 week, you'll likely notice a significant difference. Let's now cover the fundamental steps to effectively eliminate that mature age scent. These are simple yet highly effective steps, so please focus until the end. Implement these recommendations consistently, and in just about a month, you'll likely witness a positive shift in your family's perception of you. Dr. Finch, can this mature person's smell truly be eliminated? This is a question my patients frequently ask. My response is always a resounding, yes, absolutely, but you need to address it in the correct manner, using techniques that are often not widely known. Take, for instance, Julian Parker, age 78. When he first came to my clinic, he appeared dejected, confessing that his grandchildren were reluctant to enter his room, and his son constantly aired it out. However, after 6 months of following my advice, he returned with a beaming smile, proudly sharing that his grandchild was now happily sitting on his lap again. It was as if a weight had been lifted. You too can experience this transformation. What I'm about to tell you is that you don't need to rely on expensive products from pharmacies or hospitals. You can begin implementing these changes in the comfort of your own home, starting today. This method has been validated through over 50 years of medical research, and an impressive 97% of my patients have reported clear and positive results. The first crucial step is to drink an adequate amount of warm water. What does that do? People often inquire. Water acts as your body's natural cleansing agent. It helps to flush out toxins and waste products through urination. Establishing a habit of drinking 1 glass of warm water each morning is particularly beneficial in reducing the mature age scent. Consider the experience of Martha Adams, age 75, who shared, "Initially, drinking warm water in the morning felt a bit strange, but after about a month, I got used to it, and now I actually miss it if I don't. My skin feels better, and my grandson even commented that I smell nice." Aim for approximately 6 glasses of water throughout the day. If you find it challenging to establish this habit, here's a helpful tip. Try drinking 1 glass as soon as you wake up, another before lunch, 1 in the mid-afternoon around 3 p.m., 1 before dinner, and finally, 1 before you go to bed. Setting specific times can make it easier to stick to. It's important to note that beverages like coffee or tea don't count towards your water intake, as they can actually have a dehydrating effect. For every cup of coffee you drink, try to add an extra glass of water to compensate. Comment water wisdom if you're committed to drinking more water. The second fundamental rule is to engage in light walks in the sun. I often hear from seniors, "I'm older now, exercise is difficult." Don't worry, I'm not advocating for strenuous workouts. Just about 20 minutes of gentle strolling in sunlight can work wonders. Sunlight possesses natural antibacterial properties, helping to eliminate odor-causing bacteria on your skin. Furthermore, a mild walk encourages just enough perspiration to help your body release toxins. It's best to avoid harsh midday sun, so aim for walks before 10 a.m. or after 4 p.m. when the sunlight is milder. Consider the experience of Franklin Taylor, age 73, who initially struggled with mobility. He told me, "My legs ached at first. I could barely walk. Doc, you suggested just 10 minutes daily, and now I manage a bit more, just taking it slow and steady." Even a small amount of gentle activity can make a significant difference. Comment sunshine stroll if you plan to incorporate light walks into your routine. The third essential rule is to shower daily with warm water. I understand that during colder winter months, the thought of daily showers might seem daunting. However, regular bathing is absolutely crucial for eliminating skin debris and bacteria that contribute to body odor. Here's a vital tip: avoid using excessively hot water. While it might feel comforting, scalding water can actually damage your skin's protective barrier, potentially worsening the odor. Warm water, in the range of 100 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit, is ideal. Additionally, consider indulging in a relaxing soak in a bath of around 100 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes once a week. This allows your pores to open up, releasing deeply embedded dirt and impurities. Many of my patients have reported that after such a soak, their skin feels noticeably softer and their body odor significantly diminishes. Stick to these 3 fundamental rules, and you'll likely notice a considerable reduction in that mature age scent. But wait, here comes the big secret. The key to eliminating up to 90% of that smell lies in how you wash. Most people unknowingly skip or inadequately cleanse the very spots where this odor tends to originate. There are 3 primary areas you need to focus on when showering. Firstly, pay close attention to your skin folds. This includes areas like your neck creases, armpits, under your breasts for women, your navel, groin area, and the backs of your knees and elbows. These are areas where sweat can easily get trapped, creating a moist environment that's perfect for bacteria to thrive. Seniors often tend to skim over these areas or miss them entirely, especially the back of the neck and behind the ears. These seemingly inconspicuous spots can be significant sources of odor. Consider the experience of Sharon Brooks, age 69, who exclaimed, "Dr. Finch, it's unbelievable. I've showered my whole life, but never really focused on scrubbing my armpits and chest like you suggested. The smell has reduced dramatically, and my grandson hugs me all the time now. Simply making a conscious effort to cleanse these folds thoroughly during your shower can make a world of difference. Use a soft cloth or a loofah and scrub gently but effectively. Avoid harsh rubbing, as this can irritate and damage your skin. Comment fold focus if you're going to pay more attention to these areas. Secondly, don't neglect your hairy spots. This includes your armpits, chest for men, and scalp. Hair tends to trap sweat and sebum, especially the scalp, which is often overlooked. When shampooing, make sure to massage your scalp thoroughly to remove accumulated oils and debris. Thomas Harris, age 65, shared his experience. The doctor told me to really massage my scalp when washing my hair. I did, and the smell from my head has decreased significantly. My granddaughter even pats my head now. For men with chest or belly hair, these areas also require attention. Use soap or body wash to lather up thoroughly, rinse completely, and ensure you dry the area fully afterward. Comment hairy help if you'll be focusing on these hairy areas. Thirdly, remember those sweaty spots your feet and the areas between your toes, as well as your palms. These areas are packed with sweat glands and are particularly prone to developing odor. Our feet, often confined in shoes for extended periods, create a perfect breeding ground for bacteria. The resulting smell can then permeate your socks and even your clothes. John Miller, age 71, confessed, "Man, my feet used to stink something awful. I started scrubbing between my toes, drying them properly, and then putting on clean socks. The smell is completely gone, and my daughter-in-law doesn't make a face when she's in my room anymore." Make sure to wash your feet thoroughly, paying close attention to cleaning between each toe, and dry them completely before putting on socks. It's also advisable to use cotton socks, change them daily, and rotate your shoes to allow them to dry out completely between wearings. For those hard-to-reach areas on your back, consider using a long-handled brush or cloth to ensure you're scrubbing effectively, as back sweat can soak into shirts and contribute to body odor. When cleansing these 3 key spots, remember to use warm, not hot, water, as hot water can compromise your skin's barrier and potentially worsen the smell. Opt for a mild soap and avoid heavily scented products. Comment sweaty spot solution if you'll be giving these areas extra attention. Mary Johnson, age 74, admitted, "I was skeptical that something so simple could actually reduce the smell, but I tried it, and it worked like a charm. My grandson now sits on my lap to watch TV. It's so much fun." After showering, remember to moisturize your skin, especially if it tends to be dry, as dry skin can flake and contribute to odor, particularly during winter. And remember that weekly soak in a 100-degree Fahrenheit bath for 20 minutes to release deep-seated impurities, followed by a good moisturizing lotion, can further enhance the results. If you don't start implementing these simple washing techniques today, you'll continue to inconvenience those around you and, more importantly, potentially lose your joy and confidence. Don't let this issue lead to lifelong regret. Begin now. Focus on scrubbing those 3 key spots during your showers, and within a week, you'll likely notice a positive shift in your family's reactions. Now, moving on, let's delve deeper into the impact of diet and lifestyle on body odor. I believe you're enjoying this video. Before we continue, make sure you subscribe, like, and share this video. Comment wonderful if you're enjoying this video. Dr. Finch, besides washing, what else can be done? This is another common question I receive from my patients. Yes, indeed, the food we consume has a significant impact on our body odor. It's closely linked to our dietary choices. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Brenda Carter, age 63, once asked me, "I've eaten garlic my whole life. Could that be contributing to my smell?" While certain foods like garlic and strong spices can temporarily impart a scent to your body, in the long run, the antioxidants found in many of these foods can actually help to reduce the mature age smell. Firstly, aim to consume more antioxidants. The term antioxidants might sound complex, but they are essentially compounds that help to slow down the aging process. Since aging and the associated oxidation are key contributors to this specific scent, antioxidants play a crucial role in combating it. Foods like tomatoes, apples, strawberries, buckwheat, and brown rice are rich in antioxidants and can help to curb internal aging processes, thereby reducing odor. Red and purple fruits and vegetables are particularly packed with these beneficial compounds. Consider the experience of Patrick King, age 82, who shared, "The doctor told me to eat 1 apple and 1 tomato daily. Just 2 months later, my granddaughter said I don't smell anymore. It was like magic." And despite its initial pungent aroma, garlic, when digested, actually helps to reduce body odor. Its compound allicin possesses antibacterial and antioxidant properties. Incorporating 1 or 2 cloves of garlic into your daily diet can boost your overall health and contribute to a reduction in body odor. Comment antioxidant advantage if you're ready to boost your antioxidant intake. Secondly, incorporate more watery fruits and vegetables into your diet. Foods like watermelon, pears, and tomatoes help to flush out waste products naturally through urine. Nancy Miller, age 71, shared, "I started eating half a cucumber and a tomato every day for health reasons, and after about 3 months, people started telling me I don't have that smell anymore." If you find it challenging to eat enough produce, consider blending a daily smoothie. This is an easy and effective way to increase your intake and can significantly reduce the mature age scent. Comment watery wonders if you'll be adding more of these to your diet. Thirdly, maintain excellent oral hygiene. Brushing your teeth 3 times a day is a good start, but it's often not enough. Make sure you also scrape your tongue. Your tongue harbors a significant amount of bacteria, which is a primary cause of bad breath. A toothbrush alone won't effectively remove this bacteria. Invest in an inexpensive tongue scraper from your local drugstore and make it a part of your daily routine. You'll likely notice an improvement in your breath very quickly. Linda Parker, age 76, confessed, "Scraping my tongue made me gag a bit at first, but I got used to it, and now I can't imagine skipping it. My breath feels so much fresher." Chewing sugar-free gum can also help to boost saliva production, further reducing mouth odor. Opt for gums containing xylitol, as this can also help to prevent cavities. Chewing gum for about 10 minutes after meals can be beneficial in curbing mouth odor. Comment Oral Oasis if you'll be improving your oral hygiene routine. Fourthly, consider cutting back on coffee and alcohol. Beverages like coffee, tea, and alcoholic drinks can dehydrate your body, potentially worsening body odor. When alcohol is metabolized by the liver, it's broken down into acetaldehyde, which is then excreted through sweat, often with a distinct and unpleasant smell. George Carter, age 74, shared, "I used to drink a bottle of whiskey every day. It turns out that was a major contributor to the smell. I switched to barley tea, and within a month, the odor had significantly reduced." If you love your coffee, try to limit your intake to 1 or 2 cups a day and compensate by drinking more water or barley tea. Similarly, try to reduce your alcohol consumption or, ideally, eliminate it altogether. Comment cut back and freshen up if you'll be mindful of your coffee and alcohol intake. Fifthly, ensure you're getting enough fiber in your diet. Constipation can amplify body odor, as trapped waste allows toxins to be reabsorbed into the bloodstream and eventually released through the skin. Consuming fiber-rich foods like brown rice, whole grains, and plenty of fruits and vegetables can help to prevent constipation and keep your gut healthy. Starting your day with a breakfast of brown rice or oatmeal can be particularly beneficial in kickstarting your bowels. Margaret Evans, age 80, shared, "I struggled with constipation my entire life. Since I started eating brown rice and soup for breakfast, it's gone, and surprisingly, my body odor has also decreased." Comment Fiber Fix if you'll be adding more fiber to your diet. Don't delay in implementing these dietary and lifestyle adjustments. You'll avoid wasting money on expensive and often ineffective products. Simply making these small tweaks to your body and mouth care can make a significant difference. These habits not only help to reduce body odor, but are also fantastic for your overall health, paving the way for a strong and active later life. Begin now. Now, this time, let's talk about the crucial role that clothing and gear care plays in managing mature age odor. You've taken a shower and feel clean, but if you put on clothes or sleep in bedding that harbors odor, it can negate your efforts. So, pay close attention to this aspect. Firstly, make it a habit to swap your clothes and underwear frequently. Sweat and sebum-soaked garments create a breeding ground for bacteria, leading to unpleasant smells, especially during hot summer months. Change your clothes more often than you might currently be doing. Robert Harris, age 75, shared, "I used to save on laundry and wear clothes for 3 or 4 days. The doctor told me to change them daily, and the smell has really gone down. Underwear should be changed daily, and cotton is the best material as it wicks away sweat and allows your skin to breathe. Synthetic underwear tends to trap moisture, potentially worsening the odor. After washing, try to dry your clothes in the sun whenever possible, as sunlight is a natural bacteria killer. On rainy days, ensure your clothes are completely dry before wearing them. Comment fresh threads if you'll be more diligent about changing your clothes. Secondly, wash your bedding frequently. We spend approximately 8 hours sleeping every night, during which time sweat, sebum, and dead skin cells accumulate on our pillows and sheets, providing nourishment for odor-causing bacteria. Aim to wash your bedding at least once a week, and, if possible, dry it in the sun. Pillowcases, in particular, should be changed even more often, as they absorb oils and skin flakes from your head. Linda Parker, age 78, shared, "I used to wash my sheets once a month. The doctor suggested weekly, which felt like a chore at first, but now it's routine, and my room smells so much fresher. Consider replacing old pillows and blankets every year or two, as bacteria and dust mites can build up over time and contribute to odors. Comment bedding bliss if you'll be washing your bedding more often." Thirdly, take good care of your shoes and socks. Foot odor can easily seep into your shoes and socks, affecting your overall scent. Make it a point to change your socks daily, opting for cotton socks whenever possible. Avoid wearing the same pair of shoes every day. Instead, rotate between 2 or 3 pairs to allow them to dry out completely between wearings. You can also sprinkle baking soda inside your shoes to help absorb moisture and odors. Paul King, age 72, shared, "I wore the same pair of shoes forever. The doctor told me to switch and change my socks daily. My foot smell has decreased, and my grandson doesn't wrinkle his nose in my room anymore." Comment happy feet if you'll be paying more attention to your footwear. Fourthly, make it a habit to air out your rooms frequently. When we spend extended periods indoors, odors can build up. Open your windows twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening, for about 10 minutes each time. Fresh air can work wonders in clearing out stagnant odors. Bathrooms and kitchens tend to accumulate more smells, so ensure you ventilate these areas extra well. Placing a small bowl of baking soda in your bathroom can also help to absorb odors effectively. Franklin Taylor, age 74, admitted, "I hated the cold and rarely opened my windows. The doctor insisted on twice daily. It felt chilly and annoying at first, but the air is so much different now, and my daughter-in-law doesn't rush to open them anymore." Comment Fresh Air Fix if you'll be airing out your living spaces regularly. So, to recap, the mature age smell often stems from a combination of factors: reduced sweat production leading to trapped impurities, changes in sebum composition producing 2-Nonenal, decreased saliva causing dry mouth, poor dietary habits, inadequate hygiene practices, insufficient water intake, and neglecting the care of clothes and bedding. The solutions are straightforward and accessible to everyone. Drink at least 6 cups of warm water daily. Take a 20-minute walk in mild sunlight. Thoroughly scrub those 3 key areas during your shower's skin folds, hairy spots, and sweaty areas. Consume antioxidant-rich foods like fruits, vegetables, and garlic. Maintain excellent oral hygiene through brushing and tongue scraping. Wash your clothes and bedding frequently, underwear daily, sheets weekly, and air out your rooms twice a day for 10 minutes each time. These simple steps cost next to nothing and don't require any expensive equipment or complicated routines. It's all about making small, consistent adjustments to your daily care habits. Ditching that mature age smell isn't just about eliminating an odor. It's about making small but significant changes that lead to a healthier and more confident life. These changes can strengthen your family bonds, improve your social interactions, and, most importantly, boost your self-assurance. Don't let this natural phenomenon isolate you from loved ones, cause you to miss out on precious moments with your grandchildren or leave you feeling lonely. Martha Adams, age 65, joyfully shared, "After following the doctor's tips for about 6 months, my grandson now sits on my lap to watch TV, gives me the biggest hugs, and showers me with kisses. Thank you, Dr. Finch, for giving me back this joy." You too can experience this positive transformation. Start now. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel for more life-changing tips, and share it with others who might benefit from this information. I'll continue to bring you valuable insights to improve your well-being. Well, folks, that brings us to the end of today's in-depth discussion on tackling that mature age smell and regaining your confidence. I sincerely hope you found these tips insightful and practical. Now, tell me in the comments below, what's one key takeaway from this video for you? Perhaps it's the importance of scrubbing those specific areas, drinking more water, or airing out your home. Whatever it is, share your thoughts in the comments section below. I'd love to hear what you plan to incorporate into your daily routine. If you enjoyed this video and found it valuable, please leave a comment below and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more empowering tips and information. Let's continue learning and growing together. See you in the next video. Remember to subscribe, like, and share this video with anyone who might find this information helpful. And before you go, be sure to check out our other interesting videos on this channel for more tips on healthy aging and well-being.